Hi everyone, welcome back to Rachel Pichler Yoga. It is day 21 of our 1 month of yoga. I'm so proud of you guys and I'm impressed with you sticking through it all the way to day 21. We've only got 10 more days after this. How exciting. We are going to be stretching out the upper body today, so find a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So let's begin today in child's pose. We're going to come over onto our hands and knees. And I suppose you have the option to actually sit on the heels and come into child's pose, or you can be on your knees with your hips a little higher. We are going to be here for just a little bit of time, so feel free to switch between bringing the hips low and bringing the hips a little bit higher to find what feels good for you. But either way, we're going to reach our arms all the way above our head and try and drop the forehead all the way to the mat. And then I just want you to close your eyes and take a nice big breath here. Inhale and exhale. Another inhale and exhale. Let's do that one more. Inhale. Exhale, let it all go. And then we're just going to start to add a little side body stretch to this. So we're going to bring our hands over to the right side, probably off of your mat if you're using a mat, creating some length through that left arm here, and then we're just going to drop it down. So you might start to feel a stretch through your arm, through your shoulder, maybe even into the side body. You can move your hands a little bit more if you can't quite feel that. Dropping the forehead, dropping the chest. Maybe you have your hips nice and high. Similar movement. You're just going to reach the arms all the way over to that right side and then drop the forehead. Try and drop the chest down as well. So wherever you want to be, finding that nice side stretch and then just letting your eyes close perhaps if they're still open. Just continuing to feel your breath. Notice how your body's feeling today. You're nice and tight in some areas. Are you feeling open in others? And then we're just going to use an inhale to walk the hands back to the middle of the mat and all the way over to the other side. So again, you can have the hips down towards the heels or you can be on your knees. But just finding that nice stretch, probably through that right arm and shoulder, into the side body if you're lucky. And then just relaxing wherever you're at. Breathing. And then whenever you're ready, we're just going to use an inhale to bring the hands back to the middle of the mat. So we're going to stay here a little bit longer. So if you want to bring the hips up a little higher, feel free. Or maybe you want to drop them down towards the heels again. But sticking with the shoulders, we're just going to take our right arm and slide it underneath our chest. And the left arm can stay reaching above the head. And then you're just going to melt it down. Maybe you're feeling a nice stretch to your upper back here, into your shoulder, again, into the arm. Maybe you're not getting a whole lot. But wherever you're at and whatever you're feeling, continue to relax through the body. Resting your head all the way down if you can. And just allow yourself to let go of all of the thoughts that may be racing through your mind, and just set them to the side for a second or two. And breathing some softness into that right arm and shoulder. And then we'll use an inhale to Start to lift up. You can reach the right arm out in front. If you need to do a little wiggle, a little shoulder roll, go ahead. We'll switch sides. The left arm will come under, tuck it all the way under that chest, drop it down. And using an inhale when you're ready, starting to lift back up. And we're just going to come and transfer or switch on into a seated position. I was starting to get super relaxed there. I could have stayed for a lot longer, but let's keep moving along. So find a nice comfy seat and then just placing your hands on your knees here to start. And I want you to sit nice and tall. We're going to interlace our fingers in front of us. Take your palms and push them for the front of the room and then start to round through the upper back and drop your chin towards your collarbone. Keep pushing the palms forward. Let's stay for an inhale. And exhale, release the arms, hands, or fingers can either come behind you on the floor or you can interlace your fingers all the way behind that low back. As you inhale, let's pull the shoulders back, lift the chin, maybe squeezing the palms together. Take another inhale. And exhale, relax, bringing your hands in front, interlace the fingers, push the palms forward, open up those shoulder blades. Breathe. So good. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale, relax. Hands either to the floor behind you or interlace the fingers at the low back. Inhale, pull the shoulders, open that chest, lift the chin if you can. Let's take one more breath in. And exhale to relax. Awesome, you guys. Your hands can find your knees again. Sitting up nice and tall once more. Stay for a breath in. And then as you exhale, start to turn your upper body to face the right side. That left hand might want to find your right knee. And your right hand might want to be behind you on the floor to help you stay sitting nice and tall. Let's take a nice big breath in here. Big breath out. Hold that twist. Another inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Sit a little taller. And exhale. Awesome. Use an inhale to turn yourself back to face the front, reset, and then let's turn to the other side. Maybe using your hands, maybe not worrying too much about that. Just go as far as feels good, as far as your body will let you go. And then take an inhale, maybe sitting up a little taller. Exhale, twist. Another inhale. And exhale. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale. Using an inhale, turning yourself all the way back to face the front. Awesome, you guys. We're going to turn over onto our back. So moving right along. So we're going to do another shoulder opener. This one is a little bit more intense than what we've covered or gone through already today. So we're a little bit warmed up. You're going to take your right hand and you're just going to tug it underneath your back. So not all the way under. Take your palm, place it down onto the mat, and then just, have your hands under the side of your back, kind of up on the upper back, mid-back area. Your elbow will be out to the side, and then that's just an internal rotation for the shoulder already. So this might be as far as you go. You might just be laying flat on your back. Tucking the hand under the back is enough for some people. If you want to take this one further, so our knees are bent and our feet are planted, you can just let the knees kind of fall over to that right side, so towards your elbow. And then from here, you might be getting a nice little twist. You might be deepening that stretch you're getting through the shoulder. But if you want even more, you're going to start to lift that left shoulder as well, almost like you want to lay all the way onto your right side. But as soon as that shoulder starts talking to you, and you've gone as far as you want to go, you can stay. Be nice to the elbow. So if you've got any discomfort to the elbow, you might have gone too far. So you can just pull that left shoulder back, maybe even lift the knees, and we're almost done on this side. Nice job, you guys. Just feel that nice stretch through your arm, through your shoulder, and wherever else you might be feeling it. And then we're going to use an inhale to lift the knees, come back if you're rolling over to that right side, and you're just going to take your hand out from your back and do a few shoulder rolls. So that one can be a lot, can be really good. So if you need to give yourself a little shoulder massage or a little shoulder roll, go for it. And we're going to switch sides. The left hand is going to come under the back. Palm is facing down if you can get it to face down, and then either staying here, just laying flat, or maybe letting the knees fall to the left. And then you can keep that right shoulder down, getting a little twist, or you can start to pick it up to take you further into that left shoulder stretch by laying on the side. So just feel whatever's going on through that left arm and shoulder. Being gentle, but also going far enough that you feel something. But just be happy with where you're at today. Sometimes I can roll all the way over, but today feels good just to stop right here. Awesome work. So slowly, when you're ready, use an inhale, bring the knees back up. You can take that hand out from under your back. Take a few shoulder rolls or massage that shoulder a little bit. Whatever you need. And we're going to start to straighten our legs out now. They're still bent. And we're going to take our chin and turn it all the way over towards that right shoulder. So turn your head as far as you can. Maybe you can actually get your ear, your cheek all the way down towards the mat. So you might be staying here with just gently letting the chin fall over towards the right. Or you might want to take your left hand and place it on top of your forehead or on top of your head. And then we're just going to kind of pull the head back, and you're going to want to try and look at whatever it is that's directly above you. So it's like the back of the head wants to find that left shoulder, but we're still dropping the chin over towards the right. And then you can kind of use the traction from your mat, trying to kind of keep your head in place. Once you're feeling a little something through the neck, bring your arms back to your sides. Walk your fingertips towards the bottom of your mat. Smile maybe. Relaxing the jaw by smiling. So often I find that I move my head so much that I actually need to pick my head up with my hands to move it back to normal. So if you feel that way too, you can just kind of pick your head up and help it come back to resting the back of your head on the mat so that your neck doesn't have to do too much work, because who wants that? We're going to go for the other side. So let the chin fall towards the left shoulder, all the way over, turn that head. And then if you want, you can grab onto your forehead with your right hand and then just try and pull the back of your head towards your right shoulder. So kind of like you're trying to look at whatever it is that's right up above your head. And then resting your arms at your sides once you've got it. Let's keep dropping the chin to that left side, and then you can walk your fingertips towards the bottom of your mat, towards your feet. Awesome job, you guys. So to come out of this one, again, if you actually want to lift your head up using your hands, go for it. Gently, gently bring the back of your head to the mat. Take your arms, bringing them back to your sides, but this time your palms can face up. And if your feet are together, just spread them out nice and wide. Yes, we have found our way into Shavasana. Relax those shoulders. Just notice if you're feeling some sensations running through your neck. Finding your breath. But starting to let go of the control, the effort you're putting into it. And then staying in Shavasana for as long as you have time for today. Awesome practice. And until we meet again tomorrow, namaste.